Welcome, I'm Dr. Gurpreet Pata. Today, we begin an exhaustive 6-minute forensic audit of the insurance industrial complex. If you are watching this, you've likely realized that your personal injury claim isn't just a medical journey, it's an economic war. Adjusters are there to devalue your humanity into a line item on a spreadsheet. We are moving beyond hospital speak into radical transparency. Today, we conduct a surgical audit of the 3 primary tactics adjusters use to minimize your payout: financial desperation, medical necessity, and mist. The foundation of this devaluation is the Colossus algorithm. It is the industry standard for valuing pain and suffering. Colossus operates on over 10,000 proprietary rules. It is a system designed for opacity, making it impossible for adjusters to audit themselves. If your physician fails to use the exact terminology recognized by the algorithm, your severity score is automatically gutted. Profit by code. The Consumer Federation of America has documented that these rules are manipulated to systematically reduce the monetary value of severity points. Experienced adjusters no longer adjust. They merely input data into a biased system that flags offers above the pre-programmed range. This is not science. It is programmed profit maximization at the cost of your health sovereignty and financial stability. It is algorithmic theft. Tactic 1, financial desperation. In the business world, $1 today is worth more than $1 tomorrow. It's the time value of money. For an insurer, every day they delay your payment is profit they can invest elsewhere. Your misery is literally their float. They create artificial friction, requesting redundant records and stalling cases to reach your desperation threshold. It's calculated delay. Strategic delay is a calculated attempt to wait for your bank account to hit zero. They leverage your medical debt against your survival. Research confirms that as claim duration increases, your agency decreases. You become desperate for any settlement just to stay solvent. That is when they strike with a lowball settlement. It's not an offer, it's a predatory attack on your metabolic sovereignty. Harrington and Niehaus prove that delay leverages your debt to fix the insurance industrial complex's balance sheet. It is purely economic. Tactic 2, disputing medical necessity. Adjusters ignore the physiological signal and focus only on structural fractures seen on MRI. They say, no fracture, no procedure. This is a reductive lens designed to silo your pain away from your metabolic health. It is fundamentally flawed. Pain is a signal of metabolic dysregulation. It is often a cytokine storm, not just a broken bone. You must understand the biochemical why. Persistent cytokine signaling, TNF-alpha and IL-6, creates a state of meta-inflammation that keeps your system in a cycle of pain. This cytokine storm resets your nervous system to a state of high alarm. Chronic neuroinflammation is the result, not just structural damage. Central sensitization means your brain has been retuned. Pain is now centralized, often independent of the initial site. It is neurological crisis. If they can silo your pain, they can claim treatment is experimental. We use data-driven evidence to break these corporate silos. Now, the most radical transparency: algorithmic redlining. Data proxies are used to lowball minority claimants. This is a statistical reality. The Journal of Empirical Legal Studies confirms that identical injuries receive significantly lower settlements based on race alone. It is systemic. Insurers use race-based wage tables to project future value. This treats historical systemic wage gaps as future clinical certainty. It is biased. This is blue lining, exclusion based on environmental risk proxies. It systematically devalues minority communities and their health claims. The St. John study on earthquake claims found Black zip codes were paid consistently less for identical damage. Payouts are tied to race. Zip codes are used as proxies for race to justify lower payouts and heightened SIU fraud scrutiny. It is predatory and calculated. Poor credit is a proxy for the wealth gap. It leads to higher premiums and more aggressive lowball settlement tactics, a double tax on misery. Finally, mist, minor impact, soft tissue. They argue low car damage equals low body injury. This is a massive biomechanics failure. A rigid frame transfers more kinetic energy to the occupant. The car doesn't crumple, so your body absorbs the entire impact of the mass. The physics are undeniable. Low-speed collisions often transfer higher G-forces to the cervical spine and the brain. The frame is the fuse. This whip causes microscopic axonal shearing. You don't have to hit your head to sustain a profound traumatic brain injury. It is microscopic shearing. It's a metabolic crisis, a supply and demand failure in the brain's energy pool. MIST is intellectually and scientifically dishonest. It is fake science. We break the assembly line with absolute precision. We don't just treat pain, we fix the terrain. We use a polymathic clinical model. We provide economic and physiological truths. We show adjusters a command center's worth of data, not just opinions. We use objective facts. We address inflammation, sleep, and movement. We stabilize your metabolic terrain to prevent chronic systemic failure. Sovereignty is health. Sovereignty is your responsibility. Move from a siloed model to a polymathic one. Reclaim your power from the corporate algorithm today. The data is undeniable. The references are on the screen. Verify the science for yourself. We are grounded in peer-reviewed medical fact. Identify the signal. Intervene intelligently. We are here to help you navigate this economic war with surgical data and precision. Visit us at concussion.center or injuryexperts.us. I'm Dr. Pata. We are standing by to help you master your metabolic health and fix your terrain. Reclaim your power today.